Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be recording what I eat a day for you. So I am recreating like an egg flatbread. I couldn't find any flatbread, so I'm going to be using carb counter tortillas for this. So what you're going to need is just some light butter, eggs for 0. I'm going to use a tablespoon of light mayo for 1 point. These wraps are 1 point. You can use any type of wrap, your favorite wrap. Just know that they might be different in points. Some sort of mix. I'm going to be using cabbage mix. You could use lettuce or you could just skip it all together. Fat-free cheddar, 1/4 of a cup is 0 points. And then I found this at my local grocery store. Zesty ranch cheese, and for 1/8 of a cup is 2 points. So what I'm going to do is just whip up some eggs. I'm going to use a 1/2 tablespoon of butter for that. And then the other 1/2 tablespoon of butter for 1 point will just go to make this crispy. So I will show you guys how I do this. Okay, so then I am just going to warm up my tortilla in some butter. So what I'm going to do is just lay down my tortilla. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of light mayo. Okay. And then I'm just going to spread that evenly on half because I'm going to be folding this over. And I like to do it while the tortilla is still hot so the mayo kind of melts in a sense. And he always gets a drink when I'm recording. Okay. And then I'm going to lay down a little bit of coleslaw. You don't have to do this. This is totally optional. I just really like cabbage and stuff. Okay. And then I'm going to weigh out some cheese with the cheddar. Actually, first we're going to put our eggs in. I did 3 eggs and it's quite too much actually, to be honest with you. So I would do like 2 eggs for this recipe. And then I'm going to put my cheese in. And then I'm just going to do 1/8 of a cup of this. So 1/4 of a cup. We're just going to do a sprinkle. This is the ranch one. Okay. And then just fold it over. Just fold it over, and I'm gonna pop this actually into the microwave for like 20 seconds just to melt the cheese. So this is what it looks like. It looks so good. I'm so excited to try this. The mayo is all melted in there and the cabbage. I've been really wanting like some sort of flatbread that kind of reminded me of Subway. They have really good breakfast sandwiches and they have mayo on it, and so I'm gonna go eat this. This is only 5 smart points. I already calculated it on my phone, and very filling. This is gonna be super filling. Tons of eggs. So if you like eggs, this is a delicious breakfast option. Okay, you guys, so now I'm gonna have 2.5 cups of this for 4 points. I just did the dishes, I just cleaned a little, and I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna have some of these. And then me and Indy are actually gonna go on a walk, so I will show you guys what I eat when I come back, and if I have another snack. And I've also been chugging on my water. I'm trying to do 100 ounces today. I've done about 30, so stay tuned for what I eat for dinner. Okay, you guys, before I go on a walk with Indy, I'm actually going to make some coffee. So yesterday, sorry, hold on, I was watching Get Fit with Jessica's live. Yesterday at Trader Joe's, sorry, I'm a hot mess today, y'all. I had this cold press coffee, and it was so good with my coffee. So it was the same exact coffee I have, the Arabica, I don't know how I'm supposed to say that, coffee. And so what I'm gonna do right now is make it. I work nights, you guys, so bear with me on my awful eating schedule, but this is just kind of what I do. So anyways, I'm putting my water in my Keurig. I have this single-use Keurig, so just put it in there. I can show you guys. So I just put it in here, close it, and then I put my new, oh, this is the new one, my new coffee in there, and I start it. So what I was getting at is I'm gonna make that, stick it in the fridge. When I get back, I am going to drink that and make some dinner. So with the coffee, as you guys all know, I'm obsessed with caramel premier, so I'm gonna have that with this for 2 points. And then I'm gonna be making turkey dog roll-ups, I'm thinking. So me and Indy are gonna go on a walk, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, you guys, I am back from my walk with little Miss Indy. This coffee is delicious. So it's just like 4 ounces. You've seen how much coffee was in there before, with ice and then my caramel premier. And I will tell you guys, it is a lot better tasting when it's cold. So what I'm going to start doing is making the coffee right when I wake up, letting it chill in the fridge for like 30 to 60 minutes. It's just so much better. I don't know if it's in my head or what, but it's just really good. I'm going to turn you guys around and show you what you're going to need for dinner tonight. Yes, this is all that you need. So I'm making turkey crescent dogs. So typically I would use the fat-free crescent roll, but they only had this at Target the other night, and it's 100 calories per roll. I believe it's 4 points for a roll too. So I'm gonna have 2 turkey dogs and 2 rolls, depending on how big these are. I thought about maybe splitting these in half, but we'll see. So I'm gonna have 2, and then I'm gonna make Jason 2 or 3. So I'm not gonna make the whole pack here, and I'm not gonna make the whole pack here. So tonight's dinner will be like 10 points or so. I put the number on the screen. And also, I asked you guys on my Instagram for some questions. So while I'm making dinner, sorry if you hear the noise in the background, that's Indy. She's eating an ice cube. She has to have one every single day. But I'm gonna be sipping on my coffee. I'm gonna make dinner, and I'm gonna answer some questions while I cook. Okay, so here I have my pan with the tin foil, and I sprayed it with Pam spray. And then I unrolled half of the roll of the crescent rolls, and for some reason they just look super goofy. So I'm gonna try to work with it the best I can. So what I'm gonna do actually is cut this guy in half. I might not need it all because these turkey dogs aren't that big, and this is a lot of crescent roll. So what I like to do is just start at the top here and stick it to the dog, and then just roll. My animals are playing. And just roll it down like this. And then I stick it like that. And then that's what you get. And then this will puff up and be really flaky and delicious. So I'm gonna do the rest of these here, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna answer some of your guys' questions. Okay, so somebody asked me, what is the hardest part of your new lifestyle? I think the hardest part, honestly, would be to constantly be motivated. I'm definitely not, and I think that the more weight you lose, the easier it gets, yes, but it's still kind of difficult. I don't know if I'm answering that correctly, but basically finding new motivation, finding new recipes, like basically trying to stay as active as possible. That's what I struggle with, especially working nights now. I find it really difficult, but I'm working on it every single day, you guys. Okay, someone asks, will you do a makeup tutorial on your stories one day? And did I answer your question? That's yes. I plan on doing actually a whole video on YouTube as well. I can do one on my story on Instagram and on here as well, you guys. Next one is, what is your goal weight? To be quite honest, I don't know yet. I think right now I had in mind like 180, and now keep in mind I'm 5'10", so I don't know. It's just, I think I might just go with how I feel and look. If I feel good at 200, maybe I'll stay there. If I feel good at 180 but I don't look good, I don't know. I'm just kind of gonna base it off of how I look and how I feel. So I guess right now it's just, I'm just getting healthy so I can have a baby one day. That's my why, you guys, if you don't know that. Is your #1 favorite WW friendly dessert? I have to say Yasso bars. I can pull some out here. I have the coconut cream ones. Those are so good. I don't eat the healthiest things. Sometimes I'll eat even a bowl of like chocolate Lucky Charms for 6 points with some almond milk for 0, just because it's so dang good. Okay, and then someone asks, how do you get motivated to work out when all you want to do is sleep? So to be quite honest, I just listen to my body. If I am wanting to sleep out of pure laziness, instead of working out, I will make myself work out. If I am wanting to sleep because I'm sleep deprived, I haven't slept in, I don't know what feels like days, or I'm just exhausted physically, like you can just tell, you know your body. What I suggest for that is just listen to your body. Don't overdo it, because I've definitely overdone it before, and I've thrown my back out numerous times. Actually, I've thrown my back out from working out too hard. So basically just don't push yourself too hard, you guys. It's a journey, it's not a race. So if you don't work out one day out of the 7, it's not going to kill you. Just don't let it discourage you either. Like, just try to stay as motivated as possible. Last one I'm going to answer is, do you work out every day? And the answer to that is no, I do not. I work out when I get a chance to. I work nights, so it can be really hard to work out, and so I just try to work out when I don't work. Sorry for this angle, I just tilted the camera up. But I just try to work out when I can. And in the beginning though, I used to work out actually a lot. I would say like sometimes 6 times a week, maybe 5 times a week. But I love working out. You don't have to work out to lose weight, just know that. Losing weight starts in the kitchen, and I stand by that, because since I have started Weight Watchers, I have lost almost 40 pounds since January. So less than 6 months I've lost 40 pounds. That's really good. So I just want to share with you guys, this is what I'm not using for the other half, for the half of the crescent roll stuff, because it's just too much. But yeah, I hope I answered some of your guys' questions. I know it can be really difficult to lose weight. Let me wash my hands for 350, and yes, this is what they look like. This is what they look like. I'm just doing 2 each. So they are really filling actually, because these do puff up pretty decently big. And I just cook them until whatever the crescent, shoot, this always happens. So I didn't read the box, so now let's see. Oh, perfect, here we go. Directions: $3.75 or $3.50 for dark non-stick cooking sheet. Bake for 9 to 12 minutes or until golden brown. So I'll probably cook them for like 10 minutes, see what they look like, and then go from there. But yeah, and I'm gonna probably pair this with some peas and whatever else I come up with, I'll show you guys. Okay, you guys, so while my dinner cooks, I wanted to hop on here and answer some questions, just because it's super hard to answer them all on Instagram, because I know a lot of people get frustrated and they just click through and they don't really read. So if you're coming from my Instagram and you watch here, thank you for all your questions. This was from my last time I asked you guys to ask me questions, and I screenshotted them. So let's see. I really like this question. What was your turning point that made you want to start your health journey, and what was your why? So basically my whole life I've been trying to lose weight, and I just never stuck with anything. I would, you know, eat like chicken and broccoli. I even bought this guy's weight loss journey, or I mean, I'm sorry, this guy's weight loss program thing for like $100, and it worked really good, but it was like the bodybuilding type eating, like chicken and broccoli and rice and hot sauce, and I'm just like, not for me, you know. And so I think after obviously you guys know I have a boyfriend and I really want kids, and we're not trying to have kids by any means, but I know it can be really difficult to get pregnant when you're heavier. So my main goal and like my why is I want to have a baby one day, and I'm just hoping that me losing weight can really help that. So I'm not losing weight to look good, I'm losing weight so that I can have a family someday. Okay, the next question, how much have you lost this far, and is there something you wish you knew before starting WW? Well, I can tell you right now what I wish I knew before starting is that I wish I knew how simple and easy Weight Watchers was and how much it would change my life. I would have started this so long ago. I actually did this, I did Weight Watchers with my grandma when it was like the former like Smart, it wasn't Smart Points, it was something else, and I had lost like 10 pounds I think. I don't quote me on that, but I remember I was in the car with like my friend or something, and they had given me my sheet of how much weight I had lost that week, and I was down to, I remember just, I was so happy because I was 299.9 pounds, and I just was like, I never want to stop doing this, and then it went downhill. So, and then I obviously gained 30 more pounds, and that was like, I was still in high school, so that was years ago. I mean, I've been out of school for like 5 years now. I don't know, I'm 24, so and then how much weight have I lost this far? So far I have lost 65 pounds. My highest weight was 330 pounds, and then now I weigh about 265, 266, 267, give or take, depending on if I'm drinking my water and stuff. I've been kind of stuck at this weight for the last couple weeks because I haven't been eating very well. I've been eating over my points every night, and then I'll eat good, and then I'll go over, and then I'll eat good, and then I'll drink my water, and then I won't, and then I'm just kind of being a roller coaster right now. So I'm just trying to find my balance. I mean, even me losing 65 pounds, I have no idea sometimes what I'm doing. So I try to help you guys out the most that I can, but sometimes I'm still in the same boat where I'm like, well, what do I eat this week? So just know that you're never going to be a pro at it, and you just got to learn what works for you. With another question, someone said, do you gym every day? I do not. A few times a week, and then like right now I have my week off, and then I work all weekend. So I went on a walk today, and then I'll probably go to the gym the rest of the week if it's too hot for a walk. Someone says how to work the app on my phone so I can start. Basically, I have a video on my channel here if you want to check that out on how it works. Love this question too. Someone says, as you lose the weight, do you think it would be difficult to adjust to less points on WW? Yes, I am a little nervous, only because I get 36 points right now, weighing 265, but I'm also 5'10", and they base off of like your age and stuff, I think too. So I'm nervous. I don't think I'll ever have 23 points. I mean, unless I get down to my goal weight, which okay, never say never, Brittany. And just keep looking at the time. I got 4 minutes to answer some more questions, but I hope to never get down to 23. I mean, obviously it's fine if I do. I mean, I eat 23 points or less sometimes weekly. I mean, it's not difficult. Just stick to a lot of 0-point foods and drink a lot of water. And I mean, you can splurge and eat like a heavy 15-point meal, but just for lunch and breakfast, just eat like a lower point meal. I think I'll adjust to it as I go, because the more weight you lose, the more points get taken away, so you'll just adjust to it. It says, how long have I been doing Weight Watchers? I started in January of 2019, but I started my weight loss journey in November 2018 after I broke my ankle. How old are you? I am 24. Someone says, where did you find your leggings when you first started your journey? To be honest with you, I never really wore leggings a lot. I stuck to jeans. I was like a size 24 jean, now I'm like a 16 or I'm like a solid 18 now in most stores, and I can fit into some 16s depending on how stretchy they are. But for the most part I stuck to jeans, and then more recently after high school I started wearing leggings, and I would go to Old Navy. I love Old Navy's leggings, but Fabletics leggings, they're really nice. They're a little spendy. I know if you're new, you get two leggings for $24, and that's what I did, and so I need to order some again. I love their leggings. They're just so buttery soft and love them. Favorite go-to meal, right now I would say chili for work. Meal prepping chili, that's my favorite right now. I lose a lot of weight when I eat chili. It's so good, and I love chili. So other than that, I love French onion chicken that I make often. These crescent hot dogs that I'm making, they're really good. Night shift tips, meal plan, baby. I always meal plan, and the night before or the day before, whatever, I plan out everything I'm gonna eat. So I plan out my snacks, what I'm gonna eat before work, what I'm gonna drink, literally everything to a T, and I stick to it. And then my weight does fluctuate a lot, so don't weigh yourself when you work nights. Don't weigh yourself the next day when you wake up. Always weigh yourself on your next day off, after you've had a good night's sleep, good day's sleep. And sometimes I don't even weigh myself on the next day I'm off. I always wait until like maybe Tuesday if I have off, and I weigh myself then, because you've slept, your body is kind of like in, I don't know how the body works, but for me I always wait, and then I notice that I've actually lost a lot of weight. So don't overthink it and just plan ahead. I'm gonna cook them for 1 more minute. Do you ever gain, even when you're doing all the right things, you get your blue dot, etc., or exercise, etc.? Yes ma'am, I sure do, especially when I am on my period. That's when I notice the most weight. My weight kind of like stops. I don't really gain, I don't really lose. I kind of just am like a roller coaster. One day I'm a lot, one day I'm not, and it's super frustrating, and it's really annoying. So just stick it out. After my period, my weight drops, so just stick to what you're doing. Drink your water, drink a lot of water, that helps. And maybe change up your food if you seem to not be able to lose more weight. Wow. Those are done. I'm going to answer a few more questions, and then I'm gonna eat. How do you make yourself drink the water that you need? Straw cups. Oh my gosh, straw cups have changed my life. They help me so much, especially at work, because I love cold water, but my teeth kind of get sensitive sometimes. So I find that straw cups really help me. What motivates you? Being able to have a family someday, my boyfriend. Actually, what motivates me the most is my own results. So take those before pictures, take them during pictures. They really help. Seeing your own progress is literally the best motivation ever. WW help you stay motivated? How does it keep you, how does it help you keep yourself on track? No. So the only motivation that you're gonna have is within yourself. You have to kind of push yourself. We're human, we're not gonna want to do anything, we're lazy. It's just in our nature. I feel like lately or like these days, I don't know, but just kind of don't look at other people's results and think, oh, I just wish that was me. Just make it be you, and just make it happen, and just start today, even by drinking water and eating what you're eating now, just incorporating a ton of water, and then eventually just start even calorie counting, just something to, I don't know, motivate yourself to push yourself. So do you recommend starting Weight Watchers? Absolutely, girl. Love Weight Watchers. It's 20 bucks a month, and it's well worth it. I'll spend $80 a month just to have it. Like, I love it. I love when people say this, can we be friends? I love your videos and your posts, and you're such an inspiration. Like, just little things like that just make me so happy. You guys, some people are so weird. Like, shouldn't even share this, but this one person says, Can I rub your feet after the gym? Like, you're fucking kidding me. You're disgusting. Get out of here. You said you follow someone for workouts. Who was that again? Whitney Simmons. I absolutely love Whitney. Oh my gosh. Would you consider weight loss surgery or just continue with Weight Watchers? And congratulations on your 60-pound loss. You know what? In the beginning, I actually had considered it very, like, a lot. We found Felicia Fitness Health, and if you don't know who that is, I'll put her name on the screen. She's lost like 145 pounds, and she's just so motivating. She's so uplifting, and just everything she posts, I actually scrolled back to her very first few posts, and I just like watched her like shrink in her journey, and that's kind of what motivated me and pushed me, and was like, oh my gosh, I can do this. Like, I look just like her, my body is so much similar to hers, and I mean, I don't know, everybody thinks different, but for me, it's like seeing other people's progress. That was, she wanted to do weight loss surgery, and then she started Weight Watchers. So I'm like, well, I don't really, because I heard with weight loss surgery, like the sleeve and stuff, you can only eat like this much food. I don't know how true this is. I don't know, don't quote me. But you can only eat like so much food, and it's really difficult. And I honestly think that people that do it are so strong. Like, I could never imagine going through that, and because I love food, and I'm sure everybody does, but just like, I know Mitchell Baby, I think that's, I'll put her screen in here. She is amazing too. If you're thinking about weight loss surgery and you want some good motivation, she is killing it. She kills it every day, and she just had weight loss surgery, and she's already walking around like she just looks so good. I'm just like, girl, oh my god. The app, or do you go into meetings for WW? I just use the app. Doing anything to avoid loose skin? I am starting to get some. My tip for you, if you have a gym membership or if you have extra money, just go pick up some dumbbells and start lifting or incorporating strength training. It's a great way. I mean, you're not going to avoid loose skin. If you're very heavy set, you're not going to avoid it at all. It will come, and that's okay. I feel like weight loss is beautiful, and loose skin is beautiful, and you are beautiful, so it doesn't matter, and people are still going to love you regardless. And clothes cover it up. If you're single and are nervous for that, you know what? F anybody who has anything against loose skin. It's your body, and if you know, someday if you can afford surgery, great. If you can't, you're still gonna look beautiful. So, have you ever gone a week or so without tracking? And that's where I'm at now, and I'm very sad. Don't be sad. I definitely have been there. Actually, like the last 2 weeks, I have been very bad at tracking, and just kind of setting myself up for failure because I'm not sticking to, you know, good. And my weight has been like this. I'm still at 265-ish, but I could be lower if I would have just stuck to counting, but yeah. Hey you guys, this is the final meal. These two together are 10 points, and then the macaroni is 5 for 1 cup, and the peas are 0. So this is a 15-point meal. You can definitely only have one of these for 5 points, and you can definitely have something that is less points. For me, I just love macaroni with hot dogs, and I ate pretty low points today. So so far today, let's see how many points I've eaten. So far today I have eaten 26 points. So if you were starting this normal, I would have had this for breakfast, my lunch that I have that you guys seen, and then this for my dinner. But because I woke up late, because I work nights, my days are just very off and very weird. So I had this in like the afternoon. But yeah, this is definitely filling. This will be so good. I tried the macaroni, super delicious. I still have 10 points left, so I plan on having some sort of dessert, so I will share that with you guys when we get there. Hi you guys, I'm back. Dinner was delicious. I did forget to film because I actually had it in the car. Me and Jason went and played Pokemon for a little bit. I had a multi-grain blueberry bar. So I had a multigrain blueberry bar for 5 points, and then I picked up these hot and spicy snap pickles. They're super good. And then I also got this diet Fago, I don't know how to say that, grape pop. At first I was like, oh my god, that sounds delicious, and then I had it, and it's like, I mean, it does the trick if you want grape soda. My cat's going in the box over there. And I mean, it's decent, but it's kind of like watered down. And then also, this is my second one of these today. This is 50.7 fluid ounces. I'm gonna try to finish that before I go to bed. So anyways, so far I've eaten 30, hopefully this is, I'll flip you around anyways, but I've eaten 31 points out of 36. I don't know if I'm gonna use my last 5. I thought about having an ice cream bar, but we'll just see how I feel after eating those pickles. I never overeat, or I don't exactly eat all my points if I don't have to, like if I don't feel like it's necessary. To talk to you guys a little bit about my coaching, because I know a lot of you have questions, and I just wanted to answer some of them. So I have my notebook here of everything that I wrote down, all of this with you guys. So it'll be meal ideas. It's not going to be a meal plan, just because I'm not certified, so I literally cannot give you that. Grocery ideas. So for the food that I'm giving you 15 meal ideas, 5 breakfasts, and then 10 breakfast or 10 lunch and dinner. You can mix it up however you like. It'll be like a grocery list based off of that, kind of my staples in my pantry, stuff like that. Workout ideas, I already wrote that all up. It'll be a bunch of workouts that I've done, and so it's not like on Monday you're gonna do legs. Like, no, you're gonna pick what you want to do, if you even want to have a gym membership. A lot of stuff that I wrote down actually at home, so that's kind of cool. I will be your coach, so what you'll get is me basically there for you 24/7, rooting you on, being your cheerleader. And I'm gonna put my email on the screen here, so email me if you are interested in the coaching thing still. I got quite a handful of emails, so I'm going to be picking, but I'm gonna do it through that Google, where Google picks it, so it's gonna be fair. I'm not just picking who I want to pick. It'll be randomly selected, so just know that. And then the one free one, I will also be putting some people's name in for the randomly free one, or why, if the free one would benefit you better, so I kind of know who needs the free one versus if you're okay with paying type thing. It'll be weekly weigh-ins, so every like Wednesday or Friday or Monday, whatever day you want. I was thinking either Wednesdays or Fridays you could weigh in for me. Cheat meals, and kind of guide you on how I go about cheat meals. It will be a Weight Watcher based diet, so you don't need to do Weight Watchers, but if you are doing Weight Watchers, it's very helpful in that sense. And then I also will give you, so you'll get the 15 meal ideas, and on top of that I'm going to give you two more. So every 2 weeks it'll either be like a lunch and dinner idea or a dessert idea. It'll just be something that I've tried that I like, and I wrote them all down here. I'm gonna do emails too weekly to kind of talk about myself too. We're gonna be doing this together, so I want to make it seem like we're doing it together. And then for this month it'll be $25. I'm gonna see if I like it personally, and if you guys benefit from it, if you like it. If so, I'm going to get certified for personal training, and then that way I can give you guys actual workouts and help you more with your food, in a sense. I mean, I can still give you ideas now, but I just legally don't want to jeopardize anything, and I hope you guys understand. But it's going to wrap it up for tonight. I am going to finish these pickles. They are very spicy though. If you don't like spicy stuff, I don't recommend these. But if you're like me and you love spicy stuff, they're super good. The regular ones are good too. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go watch TV, hang out, edit this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.